A world that remains beset by so much human suffering, poverty, and deprivation. It is in your hands to make of our world a better one for all.
KNR pays tribute to a father, a leader, and war.
It is in your hands to make a difference.
All right. Once more again, I welcome you to the show. Welcome to it. Welcome to the invasion. And exactly 20 minutes actually after the hour of 12 o'clock, 39 and a half minutes. So we take it to the top of the first hour to be exact. What is seen is in Sogini. It is the Deputy Weekend. And talking about the Deputy Weekend, it's the weekend. So I had to quickly recall back. It is the Deputy Weekend. Weekend. But nonetheless, thank you so much, man, to everyone who has joined us at this moment. You are actually tuned in on our Facebook and even our YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us today. So it's the Deputy Weekend, and you know how we do it. Getting hashtag turn up all the way up, and that is exactly what we will definitely be doing. But okay, boss news into ezikhoyo ke ezenzekayo ke eMzantsi Afrika sizotsho siqobe ke namaphephandaba ethu with regarding what is definitely happening. As I'm also looking at an article which will bang again. I quote, I saw people dropping like flies. Man recalls the night he lost his brothers during the Boksburg gas leak. Such a tragic scene after Abantu Baninski were actually killed in a gas leak. These were the words of an emotional Fernando, a resident of the Angela Informal Settlement at Boksburg, who witnessed his family die after inhaling a gas during a leak on Wednesday night, and also details of the gas are still unknown at the stage. Between 1800 and 1900 last night, I quote, I was woken up by a heavy stench inside my shack. I opened my door and saw people falling to the ground, and they didn't cough. I closed the door and that stench went pungent and it made us fall. I ran outside farm and saw many people dropping like flies. Those who fell to the ground immediately died. I don't know the exact number of people who died at the scene, but I do know that many of those who actually fell were declared dead on the spot. When he also saw his siblings collapsed, his brother-in-law, Samgelo Mhlongo, fled to another part of the informal settlement, and he said that others stood in the cold outside a spaza shop on Thursday morning. And also shortly after the incident, they watched a police as well as a forensic pathology services, officials collected his brother as well as the bodies. Another resident, Naya Uchulubanga, she was in her shack when she received a call in the early hours on Thursday to identify the bodies of a 19-year-old daughter, 20-year-old daughter. You can imagine you can imagine identify bodies. Imagine igas ungathi nje mhlambe xa uleta uziletela igas kwakho okanye you put on your gas heater that smell that doesn't actually smell so nice. Now imagine that have actually lost their lives due to this gas leak, and of which I'm really hoping investigations what was the cause of this gas leak. Also joined by Sis Knows Mam Chawa Betunabanzi also has just joined us at this moment. Hamza also in the house. Also, I see no LT Fanda Genayo Ukona. Hamza Utkena Molom Sasaz no Emva Komboko. Oh, Namabukeli Bako. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sisenda nje quick updates sininika ubangabeke kwenzekantoni na eMzantsi Afrika ke nakwenye indawo. I do understand abantu abaninzi ke ngalo xesha sobusa office okanye uselantshini ungena ixesha lokuba ngabukhawuleza ukrobe ubangaba ke what is happening, what is trending. So that's why we have this feature whereby we give you your quick news updates with regarding what is happening. And at the moment, if you've just joined, we're looking at the case of Boksburg gas leak. Twitter is actually even trending kakhulu because I'm even reading some of the residences were falling to the ground like impukane umuntu oyicinga nawo bangabeke bekubuhlungu kanjani na. Kude beke ke no Judith Masenya uthi ke she could not hold back her tears after losing 2 family members from the gas leak. Kwakhona ke eventually uchi wo. And the last story actually that I'm even going to be looking at, it's been stated bangabeke kodwa kwakhona ke the Gauteng Premier uPhanyaza Lesufi confirmed that 16 people died during the incident and that a 17th had passed away in hospital, and also the youngest victim was actually 1 year old. And according to Lesufu, 11 others are currently still in hospital. But we want to know what could have actually caused this gas leak, and we're really hoping inene kwenzeke ntoni na. On that note, yes, Sodu has also joined us at this moment, giving us also updates. Lady P buhlungu ke leyo sweleka. Yes, kwababhemi emgodini abalishumi elinesixhenxe ngenxa yepipe wegas oye wavusa ibox back phezulu le ke sincokola ngayo yazi Sodu ufike ngexesha elifanelekileyo kakhulu. Also joined by ugama wam Aphiwe ndambona isityembi ke naye ukhona. Thank you so much for joining us. Ibuhlungu kakhulu Sodu even at this moment now it's really unbelievable ngoba sijongene ne-1-year-old with regarding oyena mntu bemncinci oswelekileyo. It's really sad. Also kwezinye izinto ezikhoyo ke a couple of updates regarding the hashtag VIP sikeza khumula musikala VIP protection ke kwathethwa ngayo kuthiwa ke banga it seemed like a hijacking, says Mashadile's VIP victim. Then he was out cold, but the kicks kept coming. Definitely a story that is going to be actually hitting us. It's not just a problem. Inflation expectations climb before the Reserve Bank's next rate decision. So stay tuned. There's a lot that we'll definitely be giving you today. But nonetheless, thank you so much for joining us. Those were a couple of quick updates that we have for you. On the 6th of July 2023. And just before we continue, that it's actually International Kissing Day. Something on a lighter note. Good weather. It's a peck on the cheek for a good friend, or even a big romantic smooch for your significant other. Good show your loved ones as it is International Kissing Day. So something to definitely talk about, but a bit later on. This is called the entertainment industry because there's a lot that we will be looking at on the invasion. And also don't forget to join us on our app. Do get the KNR app is also for money to and don't forget to also join the conversation on our WhatsApp studio number 071-671-8857 071-671-8857, and that is where you will be able to find us. On that note, let's definitely keep it going and definitely flowing.
A world that remains beset by so much human suffering, poverty, and deprivation. It is in your hands to make of our world a better one for all.
KNR is tribute to a father, a leader, and an icon.
It is in your hands to make a difference.